Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday morning practice. We're going to be spending the next hour and a half together and doing a bunch of exercise um, for chi, for body, and for mind. So the word that I choose to use is slowing down. So today we're going to focus on slowing down. So it'll be done in three parts. The first part is slow down by focusing on the feeling of a body, not the feeling of a mind, feeling of a body. So we're going to start with some exercise. I want you to focus on your body, starting at the very bottom of your spine. Move up to the top of the head. As you move up, stretch that spine as if you're hanging that spine onto the ceiling, and then relax. Now I want you to focus on your shoulder. I want you to open that shoulder and then relax. Drop that shoulder as much as you can. Very slow. It's all about slowing down. Now I want you to focus on the center of your palm. Only when you get to your center of the palm will you move your hand, mind, body together. Bring it up slowly, all the way up. Now we're going to focus on the wrists very slowly. Keep focusing on the wrists. Start to feel your body. Observe any changes in your body. One at a time. Very slow. Slow down. Feel your body. Feel any changes, any heat that you generate as you do your joint exercise. Now we're going to go the other way. Very slowly, focusing on the center of your palm. Go the other way. Observe any changes in your body, any changes in your wrists besides heat, any sweat that you might generate, any pain that you might feel, numbness, stiffness, one at a time. And now bring it back down. Focus on the center of your palm again. Once again, stretch your spine, open that shoulder, relax that shoulder. Keep lowering your shoulder, relax. Center your palm again, bring it back up very slowly. Now focus on your elbow. We're going to be doing joint exercise on the elbow. Again, focus on your body. Observe any changes in your body. As you calm your mind, slow down your mind, you will start to notice very subtle feelings, very subtle changes in your body. Now we're going to go the other way. Focus on the center of your palm again. And then now observe changes in your elbow. I'm going to bring your hands down, but focus on the center of your palm and then bring it back down. Open the shoulder again. Stretch the spine, open the shoulder. We're going to move from the wrist to the elbow to the shoulder. Focus on the center of your palm again. Bring your hands up, crossing your hand. All the way up above the head. Now I want you to stretch the spine and then open that arm as far as you can, slowly touching the walls as if you're touching the walls. And then as you can back down here, relax. And then back to the center of your hand again. Stretch, opens, bring it down very gently. Stretch, open. Feel your shoulder. Any pain in your shoulder? Let go of that feeling. Come back to the center of your hand. Stretch, open, following your hand. One last time. Stretch, open, follow the center of your palm. Come back down. Go the other way now. Open the shoulder. Stretch, bring it down, following your center of your hand. Open, stretch, come down. Open, stretch, and then come down and relax. Open the shoulder again, stretch your spine. Now try to rotate your hip forward and your upper torso back. You feel the stress on two sides of your lower back. Keep the pressure there. that would prevent you from releasing any stress hormone. Now we're going to focus on the center of your palm again. Bring it back up very gently. Now get ready. Bring it up. Open as far back as you can. Feel the pain on your shoulder. Accept that pain. Let go of the pain. Come back to the center of your palm. Bring it back up very gently. Open that shoulder. Feel the pain on your shoulder. Let go of that pain. Accept that pain. Come back. Open the shoulder. Feel it. Accept it. Let go of it. Bring it back up. Open. Feel it. And then let go. One last time. Bring it back up. Stretch. Open. And then down. Now we're going to go from the back to the front, all the way back. Bring it back up. Stretch. Come down. Focus on the center of your palm. Bring it back up. Stretch. And then come down. All the way back. Stretch. And then come down. All the way back. One last time. Stretch. And then come down. Now we're going to go from motion to stand still. Okay, so now as soon as we sit still or stand still or lying down, then we're going to focus on the breath. Going to focus on the breath. Observe a breath. Know that we're breathing in. Know that we're breathing out. One at a time. Restore that harmony between the yang and the yin, between the stress, the rest and digest, and the fight or flight. Maintain that balance. Tell your body it's okay, no more stress hormone. Restore all the functions now. Okay, so we're going to continue. We're going to do two exercises, two of what we call the Nai-gong. Nai-gong is like Qigong. Qigong is more modern word. Nai-gong means internal practice, internal energy. Open the shoulder. Relax that shoulder. Rotate your hip forward. Bring your upper torso back. Lean back the forehead. Tuck in your chin so the top of the head is facing the sky. Now bring up your left hand. Stretch out your right hand. Left hand stationary. Right hand following the center of your palm. Very gently, very slow. Okay. Now open that shoulder as far back as you can. Feel the pain on your shoulder. Accept it and then let go. Don't let it metastasize into suffering. Suffering is the mind. And then now open as far back as you can. Feel it. Let go of it. Come back to the center of palm. Right hand. Open one at a time. To the left. Sit up straight. Rotate the hip forward. Left hand. And then to the right. Sit up straight. Right. And then to the left. Left as far back as you can. To the right. One last time. Right as far back as you can. And then to the left. Now that the body was under stress, okay? And so you can't help it. You would generate a lot of stress hormone. That's what your body needs. So now we're going to tell our body to, okay, we're back in the cave now. No more lion. We're not chasing anything. We're not being chased by anything. It's time to restore all my immune function, digestive function, reproductive function. So we sit and pay attention to our breathing, one breath at a time. Know that I'm breathing in. Know that I'm breathing out. Slow down. Slow down your breathing. Now we continue the second exercise called throwing the fist. Open the shoulder. Relax the shoulder. Bring up your right hand. Focus on the center of your palm. Make a fist. And then follow the fist. Up. Feel the vibration coming back to your shoulder. Up. One at a time. Down. Sit up straight. Down. Up. Up. Down. Sit up straight. Down. Up. One last time. Up. Down. Down. Now open the shoulder. We're going to follow both hands. Okay, get ready. 1. Feel the vibration coming back to your shoulder. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Okay. So now we're going to sit for 5 minutes and focus on the body, concentrate on feeling the body, using your body to feel, not your brain. Okay. And try to get away from your brain now. Get away from your brain. Slow down. Focus on your body. So we're going to focus on the sitting posture first. This is called the 7 support point sitting posture. If you sit on the chair, it's perfectly okay to sit on the chair. You don't have to sit like me, okay? And if you sit on the chair, I want you to focus on the bottom of your feet. Feel the floor. If you sit like I do, I want you to feel the knee and the thigh and just relax. Now I want you to focus on the center of your palm. Focus on your fingers. I want you to just rest your hands either on your knee, on your thigh, or on your calf. I want you to feel those fingers and just relax those fingers. Relax that hand so you're not hanging the hand in the midair, just rest it. And now I want you to come to the spine. I want you to rotate the hip forward, upper torso back. I want you to move up the spine. Feel your spine. Relax that spine. Keep moving until you get to the top of the head. I want you to imagine somebody is pulling your spine by grabbing the hair on top of your head and just pull that spine. As you pull it, I want you to feel it. Feel that spine as you pull it towards the ceiling. And then just relax a bit. Now I want you to focus between your shoulder and the back. I want you to open the shoulder all the way back and then drop the shoulder, relax. Feel that shoulder. Feel the stress that you have on the shoulder and just keep relaxing. Drop it until you can't drop it anymore. Now I want you to go to the back of the head and your neck. I want you to feel that neck, the back of your neck. Now I want you to take your forehead and lean back your forehead. Continue to feel the back of your neck as you lean back the forehead until the ears are on top of the shoulder and you're reducing the weight on your neck, the amount of stress that you put on your neck. Now I want you to focus on your chin, and I want you to tuck in your chin a little bit so that the top of the head is continue facing upward. I want you to feel your neck now, but in the front on both sides where the arteries are. You're putting a little bit of stress on the artery, slowing down the blood flow. Now I want you to go to the top of your head. Feel the top of your head. Relax. Come down to your forehead. Feel your forehead. Relax the forehead. Come down between your eyebrow. Feel the area between your eyebrow, the third eye, and then relax. Relax some more. Now come to the eyelid. Relax the eyelid so you can see a little bit of light coming through your eye. You can see your eyelashes. You can see your knee, your hand. Now follow the nose until you get to the tip of the tongue. I want you to feel the inside of your mouth. Now I want you to rest the tip of the tongue in between your teeth and the roof of your mouth. Now I want you to close your mouth. Feel the inside of your mouth again. By curling up the tip of the tongue, you're activating the saliva gland. Feel how your mouth is wet. Close your mouth. I want you to focus on your chin, both sides. Relax your chin. Relax your cheek, Now I want you to focus on the corner of your mouth. I want you to lift up the corner of your mouth as if you're having a very, very nice smile. Notice when you do that, you relax a little bit more. Now I want you to come down to the front of your body, moving towards your belly button. As you come down, I want you to lean back your upper torso. Feel how when you do that, you're actually taking weight off of your muscle. And then as you come down, and you can't go anymore, so you come back all the way back to the lower part of your spine. As you do that, I want you to rotate the hip forward. Feel the stress that you put on the adrenal gland. We're going to spend the next 5 minutes learning how to slow down. We slow down by focusing on our body and not our brain, not our mind. Just focus on our body, starting at the very bottom of your spine. I want you to feel it. And if there's no feeling, that's called neither pleasant nor pleasant. That's actually a feeling too. So then just move up 1 inch, feel it again. If you feel slightly unpleasant, just observe it, accept it, and then let go. Now back another inch, up another inch. Same thing, feel it, accept it, let go. Then up another inch, another inch, another inch, another inch, very gently, very slowly, all the way to the shoulder, to between the shoulder. Now I want you to go to the right shoulder, a little bit, feel it, accept it, and then let go. Like I said, if you don't feel anything, that's a feeling too. That's just a neutral feeling. Every once in a while, you feel some unpleasant feeling. That's the beginning of your practice. Accept it, let go. Go all the way down to the fingers now. Cross over to the left hand side, starting with the fingers. Very gently work up to your shoulder, back to your spine. Now go to the top of your head, 1 inch at a time. Okay, so continue until you come back down and then just keep going. You can go anywhere you want. Just keep scanning the body. Slow down your brain. Slow down your brain. It's all about using the body to feel, but without making any judgment. Don't use your brain. Just accept the feeling and then let go. 5 minutes. Learn how to slow down. Learn how to use your body to slow down without using your brain. Okay, open your eyes. So if you maintain your posture, reducing the stress, the load that you have on your body, and you continue to practice what we just did, which is to scan the body and focusing on the feeling of the body, then eventually you have some pleasant feeling, the kind of pleasant feeling that you wouldn't have before, closer to bliss. And it's also important then to let it go. Okay, don't get attached to even the good feeling. Don't become averse to the bad feeling, and don't get attached to the good feeling. Just let it go. Okay, so that was the first statement. It's all about slowing down by utilizing the feeling of the body as opposed to the feeling of the mind. Okay, feeling the mind is very different. Now we're going to go to the second part. The second part today is also about slowing down, but we do it in a different way. We're going to try to relax our body, relieving our body from any stress and trauma that we have had over the years by essentially activating the vagus nerve. We do this first by the shoulder, the neck, and the back. Now I want you to focus on the shoulder, but I want you to think about the elbow as the conductor. So the shoulder is going to follow the elbow. Okay. So open that shoulder, relax, bring up your two hands, four fingers, put it at this energy point, put the gate to the cloud. Now, I want you to bring up the shoulder as far back as high as you can, as if you're bringing the shoulder all the way to the ear. Now I want you to open the shoulder. As you open the shoulder, let the elbow go first, and then the shoulder follow the elbow, as if you're squeezing a tennis ball behind the shoulder blade. Then I want you to drop it, relax. Then finally, I want you to lean forward. Again, the shoulder is following the elbow. And now the elbow is all the way out, the shoulder is forward, your back is hunched, your neck is bent, and your eyes are looking down. Okay, so let's start it here. One. Now bring up your shoulder. Notice the elbow also goes. Open, that's two. Open the shoulder now, looking at the ceiling, and then drop your shoulder, drop your elbow. That's four. Back to one again. Two, three, and then four. Back to one again. Now, as you go from one to two, I want you to breathe in with your nose. Close your mouth, breathe in, open. That's two. That's three. And then as you come down, I want you to breathe out. Back to one. Up, breathe in. Open that shoulder. As you come down, I want you to breathe out. Back to one. As you breathe in, I want you to feel the fresh air coming through your nostril, all the positive energy that you're receiving from the universe. And then as you breathe out, I want you to feel the stale air coming out of your body as if you're relieving yourself of negative energy. Breathe in, breathe out. Just focus on your body, okay? Don't look at me. Just focus on your body. Your body will tell you up, breathe in, open, breathe out. Breathe in, positive energy, open in exchange for negative energy. Breathe out. Breathe in, open, breathe out. Breathe in, open the shoulder, and breathe out. Now I'm going to chant in Pali, the original language of Buddha. It comes from the Metta. Metta is loving kindness. Metta Sutta. Sutta is the book of the loving kindness. This is to give you positive energy. And it basically translates as, may I be happy and healthy. Breathe in, sati, Sata, breathe out. Sugi, breathe in. Hantu. Sabe Sata. Sugi. Hantu. Sabe Sata. Sugi. Hantu. Go up, breathe in. Open the shoulder, breathe out. Now, very slow, okay? Slow down. It's all about slowing down. Breathe in, open, and breathe out. Now, relax, lower your hands, stretch your spine, open the shoulder, lean back the forehead, tuck in your chin. Now, I want you to put the right hand on the left side of your head above the ear, okay? Now, I want you to bring the head to the right, fight it with your neck, feel the stress on your neck, maintain that stress. And then now I want you to get ready to relieve all that stress. Slowly relieve your hand, relieve all that stress. Left hand on the right hand side. Pull the head towards the left. Feel the stress on your neck, all that trauma that you have trapped in your body. We're going to relieve all that. Let go of it very gently. I want you to put two hands in the back of your head. Sit up straight. Look down 45 degrees. Bring your head down. Fight it with your neck. Feel the stress on your neck. Continue. Rotate to the left. Come back in the middle. Rotate to the right. Come back to the middle. Maintain that stress. Rotate to the left. Come back to the middle. Rotate to the right. Come back in the middle. I want you to focus the stress on your neck. I want you to let go very gently. Let go of all that stress. Let it all go. Now sit up straight. We're going to relieve our stress a little bit more by working on the two very important energy points called the palm of the wind. I want you to open your shoulders, sit up straight, top of the head pointing the sky. Put your two hands in the back, locking your fingers. Now take your thumb, reach down until you feel the cavity. Now this is like the garden hose, okay? This is the energy line named after the gallbladder. Now I want you to push down with your thumb, lean back with your neck as if you're pinching the garden hose, increasing the pressure on the energy line, and focus on that. Feel the stress, feel the pain, the numbness, and then I want you to let go. Now I want you to take the right hand, four fingers on the left side, push down with your four fingers, lean back with your neck, again like pinching the garden hose. Then I want you to yank it to the right very gently without losing contact with your skin. Just keep pulling it onto the right hand side. Now I want you to take the left hand, put that on the right hand side, push down with the four fingers, lean back with your neck, feel the stress, and then pull it to the left without losing contact with the skin, and then relax. You should be feeling some tingling on top of your head because the energy is now flowing to the top of your head. I want you to learn to massage. Take your 10 fingers, put that on your forehead first. Now be mindful that your brain is made of three parts. First is responsible for all your logical thinking. Then on top of the head is responsible for all your memory. And then when you get down to the bottom, is back is the motor functions. And then now you come to the neck. Second time, give yourself as much loving care, loving kindness as you possibly can. Focus on yourself now. You need all of that. Okay. Now, I want you to open that shoulder, sit up straight, lean back the forehead so the top of the head is on top of the spine. So this is about the entire central nervous system. Put the fingers on top and then up and down. Get ready. Okay, now again, forehead, top of the head, back of the head, and then all the way down to the neck. Okay. If you're about 85, you have 1 out of 3 chances of having dementia. So this is not acceptable. So we need to energize and take care of that brain. Okay, now we're going to work on the face, and the stress now migrating to the face. And one of the stress points is in between your eyebrow. So just very gently, okay, put your index finger, give it a little massage, relax all that stress. Now take 2 index finger, put it in the beginning of the eyebrow. You feel the little dimple, okay? As soon as you feel it, and just press down with your index finger, but fight it with your neck. So you're actually putting quite a bit of pressure on that. Make sure that you don't dig in with your fingernail. And then relax. Now take 2 fingers, put it in between, and just massage the eyebrow. There's 3 energy points on along the eyebrow. And this is all belong to that yang energy line that's associated with the bladder. Okay. Now, I want you to take the right thumb, put it under the left eye, and very gently and giving yourself plenty of loving kindness as you massage to below the eye bag. Okay. Now, there's another energy point that is between the beginning eyebrow and the corner of your eye. It's just right at the eye socket. I want you to take your thumb, and because I don't want you to use your fingernail. So I just want you to press on that and just press down on it. Again, half of the energy come from the fingers, from the thumb, and half from the neck. Focus, maintain that stress, close your eye, and then open your eyes. Okay, so that relieves the pressure in the eyeball. You feel a little bit bright, quite a bit of brightness, right? Okay, now take 2 fingers, put that in the corner of your eye, and then go all the way down to the corner of your mouth. Relax. Now take the index finger, put it outside your nostril without distorting your nostril, and just press down. This is for your nose. Now slide it up as you breathe in. Back to these 2 points called welcoming the fragrance. And then go up. One last time. Go up. Okay, so now we're going to learn to massage your finger. And then we're going to come back to the face again after we do the fingers. So bring out your left hand. Pull your fingers one at a time. Focus on your fingers as you're squeezing all the joints as you pull your fingers. Now go to the right, one at a time. You feel quite a bit of stress on the fingers. Okay, so this is to relieve the stress. Now, the top of the hand facing the sky, and then the other side, and then squeeze the fingers and just massage. And then the other side, massage. Now we're going to work on a bunch of energy points on the hand. The hand are related to the heart and the lung and the pericardium. Okay, so often you would hear me talk about energy lines associated with the gallbladder, the bladder, the intestines, and so forth. So the way it works is that when we talk about qi, we use live energy. That's not energy from your body. That's not because you just ate a banana for breakfast and therefore you have energy. That's energy from the universe, from both the sky and the earth, right? So that's actually magnetic energy. Okay, so you have to create an environment where you're part of the universe so the energy can flow within you. And when the energy flow within you, then you're going to have good health. And the way it works is that the energy that comes in, they come in from the extremities into the center of the body. We call that yin. So the lung energy and the heart energy and the kidney energy and the liver energy, those are yin energy, right? So those are energy that contains your essence of life. Now, in order for the energy to flow back out, okay, so you have to have a continuous path. The energy that flows back out is called the yang energy, and they associate with what we call the vessel organs, the empty organs, things like the intestines, the bladders, the gallbladders, and so forth. Okay, so that's why we name it after that. It's all about energy flowing in. It's a continuous loop. Each energy line, yin and yang, there's 12 of them, each one of them active for 2 hours and just continue to flow inside your body. So now we're going to work on these energy points. So there's a very important energy point right here, and you feel it. It's a little. It's just in the middle of that muscle. Okay. Now I want you to put it together. This has to do with the heart. Sit up straight, and we just very gently meat to meat. Okay, muscle to muscle, no bone. Okay. Now get ready. Go. Okay, so we're going to continue to work on the heart energy line. And so this is one important energy point. The other one, actually, if you go to your pinky and your forefingers, you come down until it joins at here. Okay, it's right here. All right. So I want you to put that together and continue. Okay, now I want you to go to the thumb. The thumb is the lung energy line. Again, there's a nice fat, a meaty part here. It's in the middle of that. So put that together. Okay, we're not impacting the bone, just the muscle to muscle. Get ready? Go. Okay, now there's an important energy point here that if you take your right hand, you notice that there's a line on your thumb. You put that right here. You lean down, and it's on the index fingers right here. Okay, so you take the right hand and go. And go the other side. It's on the index finger side. Okay, get ready, go. And now I want you to stretch out the left arm, going from the elbow to the wrist, in the middle. Okay, I want you to scrape that energy line. This is the pericardium. Now I want you to flip it over. This is the yin side. This is the yang side, but we go the other way from the wrist to the elbow. Now to the right hand, and then to the top. Okay, now we do the last energy point, which is in the center of the palm. Take the index finger, that, and then it's between the index finger. Take the center finger, and then between the index finger and the middle finger, press down with your thumb on that side. This is called the palace of labor. The other side, this is the only energy point that can give out energy. This is the healing hand. Okay, now I want you to put it together. I want you to practice on giving yourself some self-healing. Focus on that, and then massage. Notice that you're generating some heat. And then I want you to put that on top of your eye without touching your eyeball. I want you to feel the energy coming from your hand, the infrared energy. Okay, not so much the first time. Your eye doesn't know what you're doing yet. Now the second time you will feel it. Okay, continue. Put that on your eye. Feel a little bit more now, huh? Just keep feeling it. And then now the third time. Put that on your eye. Now I want you to put the center of your palm on top of your temple. Massage gently. And then I want you to massage your face. Massage the top of the head. Massage the back of your head. Massage the lower part of your head. And then massage your neck. Come back to the top of the head. Come down to the face. Now we're going to learn how to massage your ear. Ear is very important. Ear has the shape of the fetus. The Chinese actually believe that all the energy that are in your that you start with in the fetus is reflected here. So we divide this into three parts. The top part is upside down. The top part has to do with the kidney. So put your thumbs here, the index finger is in the back, and give it a nice massage. Now the middle part is the stomach and the splint. So the thumb is inside the back of the hand. The index finger is inside the back. Now the lower part has to do with the lung and the heart. So the index finger is inside and the thumb is outside. Give it a good massage. Now to the tip of your ear, to the outside edge of your ear, all the way to your earlobe. Now I want you to take the index finger and put it between the ear and the skull, where the ear joins the skull, and then the other side. So all these are good for your, if you have high blood pressure, this is all very good. Now open the shoulders straight, take the two hands, put it behind your ear, and just massage and stretch. Okay, so feel better? All right, so now we're going to get to the part where we energize these energy lines, starting the upper torso, then we work on the lower, okay? Now, upper torso is the energy line that on the top is the heart and the lung, and then the lower is the kidney and the splint and everything else. Okay, now open your shoulders, sit up straight, okay? Lean back your upper torso, and then rotate the hip forward. We're going to work on these two energy points first. The top of the shoulder is part of the gallbladder energy line that goes to the pond of the wind, remember? Okay, so this is called the well on the shoulder. Then this energy point has to do with the lung. It's called the gate to the cloud. We take the right hand, empty hand, fingers on top, center the palm pressing against here. Rotate the head to the right, listen with the left ear. So this is all about listening, putting your mind and the body together in order to build the bridge in between them. Okay, very important. All three working, body, mind, and chi. Get ready, listen, wake up, continue. Now go to the other side, open the shoulder, left hand, empty hand. Put that on your shoulder, fingers on top. Get ready, listen with the right ear. Wake up, continue. Now we're going to work on a very important energy point for the heart, which starts in the pinky, travels all along here and to here. Okay, now put your elbow on top of your head, pinching the upper part of your ear. Okay, and then the right hand, empty hand, put that on your armpit. Listen with your left ear. Wake up, continue. And the other side. Left hand, right ear. Wake up. Continue. And now we're going to work on the elbow. Open the shoulder. Lift up your left hand, palm at the eye level. Lock your elbow. Very important, lock your elbow. Okay. When you lock your elbow, you expose three energy points. This one has to do with the heart. This one has to do with the pericardium. This one has to do with the lung. We take the right hand, empty hand, fingers on top, center the palm pressing against the side. And we're going to go at a corner. At an angle. Now get ready. Continue. Continue. Now we're going to do the other side. Open. Left hand, empty hand. Listen with the right ear. Get ready. Go. Continue. Okay. Now the next exercise called mixing the water and fire. Now the Chinese believe that the kidney is associated with water. Water is the beginning of life, right? And whereas the heart is the fire. Okay. So the heart is in the upper part. This liver, I mean the kidney is in the lower part, and they want to just create the harmony between the water and the fire. Now open that shoulder, right hand, reach as far back as you can. That's fire. Take the left hand, use the back of the hand, go around. So this is above the kidney, adrenal gland. Now we're going to rotate the body as if your body is a vertical windmill. Okay, this is called mixing the water and fire. Get ready, go. Okay. All right, so that was for the upper body. The upper body is really about your circulation. Now, the lower body is really more about your metabolic. So, we're going to start the lower body. We're going to work on the toes the same way we work on the fingers. So, we're going to work on the left hand and we're going to learn to massage the toes. Now, we have 5 toes. They're the beginning of 5 energy line, starting with the splint, then the liver, then the stomach, then the gallbladder and the bladder. Okay, so after we massage the toes, we're going to learn to massage mainly the outside of the toes, starting at the bone. And this is the energy line associated with the splint. Okay. Now the second one is the liver. And so if you have high blood pressure or you have a habit of waking up in the middle of the night, then you want to learn how to massage this area, the V area. Okay. After that, we massage the ball of the bottom of feet. Then we massage the heel. The heel is the bladder, which is the channeling for the kidney. So it's very important. Now we're going to massage between the heel and the ball area, this arch area. And this is very important because this contains 2 energy lines. Both of them are the most important one. This one is the kidney, right? And this one is the splint. So the kidney is the water. That's the beginning of life. No water, no life, right? But then the splint is part of the splint stomach pair. That's the soil. That's the way you cultivate life. So this is very important. This is important if you have problem with, especially if you have problem with your diabetes and so forth. Right now, you go to the this is called the angle, I believe. Okay, now there's a kind of a quarter circle area, so you massage that. Okay, this is part of the kidney energy line. Massage that. Then you go 4 fingers, measure 4 fingers from the angle. You locate the bone and then towards yourself. This is a very important energy point. This is called the 3-yin meet. Okay, now you locate the knee, locate the angle, locate the bone between, and it's towards yourself. Not scraping on the bone, but just right below the bone. Okay. To clear the splint energy line. The splint is very important. It's responsible for digestions as well as circulations of water. So if you have swelling, that would be for that. Now, we're going to learn to massage the top of our feet in between the thumb and the middle finger, right here. This is the liver, okay? So the liver, so all your anger is trapped in the liver energy line. Now I want to massage a very important point. So you see how the bones are joining together before it joins, right before that, about 2 to 3 fingers. When you press down, it really hurts. This one hurts, okay? And then another way. So the energy line, the liver energy line is active between 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you have a habit of waking up that time, that's too much fire in the liver, okay? Now I want you to then take the toes, bend it back. You notice that you have a tendon. Then I want you to scrape that because behind that is the liver energy line. Okay, so now I want you to massage the center, the right below the ball, and this is the gushing spring. This is the beginning of the kidney energy line. Okay. All right, now we're going to mix water and fire again. The center of your palm has to do with the heart, that's fire. The center of the bottom of your feet has to do with the kidney, that's water. So bend the toes back, make an empty hand. They fit perfectly, okay? Get ready, go. Continue. Okay, both the tapping on the bottom of your feet and massaging the ear comes from a tradition, a longevity of the Taoist tradition. Now we're going to work on the right hand side, massage the toes. Then we're going to massage the outside of the big toe, starting at this bone area all the way to the nail. Then we're going to massage the V inside the big toe and the second one. Then massage the ball area. Massage the heel. Massage the arch. And then locate the angle and then massage both the bottom and the back as if this is like a fish hook. Okay. Then we're going to measure four fingers from the angle, locate the bone, and then towards yourself, below the bone. Then we're going to scrape between the angle and the knee, below the bone, okay? Give it a nice scrape. Clear the energy line here. And then we're going to massage the top. And then we're going to give her some acupressure, about 2 fingers. Relax. Second time. Relax. One last time. Relax. Massage. Then back to the bottom of your feet again. Bend the knee. There's the finger, the toes. Locate this tendon right here. Scrape that. Now we're going to massage the gushing spring. Okay? This is very important. This one actually is, we consider this the second heart. This actually brings a lot of blood flow into your brain. So when before my dad passed away, he had suffered dementia for the longest time. And every day I will go over there and massage this point. And he really feels much better, at least for that moment. Okay, mixing water and fire. Get ready, go. Continue. And massage. Okay, so now those are the 3 yin energy line. So we're going to work on the 3 yang energy line. The most important one turned out to be the one named after the gallbladder, right? So the gallbladder has a lot of energy point that are named after the wind. Okay, so hang on just one second. And there are a lot of illness, and these are lifestyle illness. Things like having a stroke, that's a lifestyle illness. Things like having arthritis, that's also a lifestyle illness. And then things like gout, they all named after the wind, all associated with this energy line. So the first two energy points is between the knee and the hip. Take two, okay? So these reduce your chances of having a stroke. Get ready? Go. And the second energy point, get ready, go. And then three energy points below the knee. Now this is all on the side, okay? The side is yang because it's facing the sun. So the first energy point is right here. So if you go up, nice and smooth, and then you can't go anymore. Okay, so that's right here. So this is good for improving your immunity as well as reducing your suffering from arthritis. Get ready, go. And then the middle. Now we're now and then the lower one. Lower one, you're going to start to feel some tingling on your toes. So this is good if you have gout. Okay, now get ready, go. Okay, now be sure to use empty fist. Okay, so we use empty hand and then we use empty fist. Empty fist means you don't do it like this. You put your thumb on top like this. Okay, all right. Now, so that was for the gallbladder, yang energy line facing the sun. Now we're going to work on the stomach, also facing the sun. So we'll come back to the kneecap, measure 4 fingers, locate the bone on the outside of the bone, both sides. Okay, so this has to do with your digestion. Get ready, go. And then the next one is very important. I swear by this one. This one would reduce your chance of having dementia. So if you're interested, just look up dementia and calf. This is the calf. So there's a study now on the correlation between your calf and your dementia, chance of having dementia. Turns out that this is the energy point that is the key to the gushing spring. Okay, so it's at the bottom of your calf. Get ready, go. And the other side. The energy point here is called carrying the mountain. Okay, because they believe that you wouldn't have water if you didn't have mountain, right? So that's why it's a name given as the trigger point for the kidney. Oh, okay, now massage. Okay, so we're going to take a 1 minute break. Going to focus, let the body rest. Lots of, okay, let the body restore itself. Going back to the rest and digest for a minute. So let's just sit and contemplate on a breath for 1 minute, okay? And just relax. Now, again, we need to sit properly, rotate the hip forward, lean back the upper torso. Okay, lean back the forehead, tuck in your chin, relax your eyelid, and then leave the tip of the tongue at the roof of your mouth, and then relax. Okay, so we just finished the second part. So it's all about slowing down, right? All about slowing down. The first part is to learn to slow down by not using your brain. Use your body. Feel the pain, feel the pleasant and unpleasant feeling. After you feel it, you accept it and you let go. This is all about using the body as an instrument to feel, as opposed to using the brain as an instrument to feel. That will slow you down. The second part is about relieving the trauma in your body, because that tends to speed you up too, right? So slowing down means that we want to relieve all the trauma that is trapped into our energy line, the anger that is trapped in the liver, uh, the fear that is trapped in our lung, right? And the sadness that is trapped into our lung, the sadness in our lung, the fear in a kidney, and the anxiety in a spleen. So we learn to clear all that, hopefully. Now, the third part is also about slowing down. This time, again, we try not to use the brain. We try to focus on the breathing, right? Slow down the entire body, slow down the brain by focusing on the breath, especially the space between the in breath and the out breath, and the space between the out breath and in breath. It's all about focusing on that space, right? All right. So before we do that, we need to do some exercise to enhance our breathing capability, right? Learn how to use our diaphragm, learn how to clear more energy line to associate with the lung and the heart. So this is all about back to the upper body again. So let's do some finger work. We haven't done that in a while, right? So open the shoulder, relax the shoulder, rotate the hip forward, upper torso back, bring up the 10 fingers now, all pointing forward, locking your elbow. Use the four fingers as spring, the thumb as the trigger. Hold down the spring, wind up the spring, but don't let it go yet. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. All right. So open that shoulder. Now, energy point, right? Remember this? Gate the clock. Forming the lotus hand between the middle finger and the thumb. Put the lotus fingers on top of the gate to the clock. Sit up straight. Rotate your hip forward, upper torso back. Back of the hand facing the camera. Get ready. 1. Feel the vibration coming back to your shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to do some deep breathing. All right, now locate your belly buttons, and below the belly button is what we call the Dan Ten. This is the field of fire. Okay, so we think of this as the second brain. All right, now lock your fingers together, put that below the belly button, sit up straight. We're going to take a deep breath. Now, deep breath means slow and steady. Okay, don't use your strength, just slow and steady. Take ready. Now, as you breathe in, I want you to lift up your body. And as you breathe out, I want you to look at your hands like this. Okay, now get ready. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Unlock your fingers, lock your elbow. Imagine you have two big rocks on the side. Climb the mountain, stretching your upper part of your arm, the triple, what we call the triple warmer. Now get ready again. Relax, totally relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Climb the mountain. One last time. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Climb the mountain and completely relax. Back to a breath, one breath at a time. Open your eyes, lock your fingers again. We're going to work on the back now. The center of the palm facing the sky. Rotate so the center palm is facing the earth. Stretch, lock your elbows, stretch your fingers, right? Feel a little bit of pain on your fingers, that's okay. Eyes forward, bring up your hand. The center of the palm facing the camera now. Keep stretching the fingers a little bit, just a little bit. And then up. Now keep stretching the fingers. Now I want you to focus on the bottom of your spine. And then I want you to lift up your body. Feel how you're stretching the bottom of your spine. Okay, good. Now lean back, hold it, come back in the middle. Keep stretching so you feel the pain on your fingers as well as the stretching on the bottom of your spine. Now I want you to lean to the left, hold it, come back to the middle. Stretch that spine again to the right, come back in the middle. Stretch again to the left, come back to the middle. Stretch again to the right, come back to the middle. And then open your fingers, relax, leaving your right hand touching your left shoulder. Lean back your forehead so you're putting pressure on the right shoulder. Grab the right elbow, stretch your spine, and then bring the right hand to the left. Stretch the arm, feel the stretch, and then now the other side. Head's pointing the sky, putting pressure on the left shoulder. Grab the left elbow, stretch to the right, and then come back. We're going to come back to the restorative. Focus on your breathing. Let your body know that you're ready for some rest and digest. So it knows that it shuts off all the stress hormone, digests whatever remaining hormone that you have. Return the body to normal, your digestion, your immune system, and your reproductive system. Okay, we're going to continue. Open that shoulder. Left hand, the palm facing the sky. Right hand, put it between your fingers and your palm. Bring down your hand gently. Push out your elbow, lock your elbow, and then use your elbow to push up your hand. At the same time, put a little bit of stress on your finger and your wrist. Bring it all the way up to eyebrow. Now, without rotating the body, take the left hand and bring it all the way to the right until you feel the stretch on the outside of your arm, and then bring it back, and then relax. Right hand, bring it down. Stretch out your elbow, eyes forward. Use your elbow to bring up your hand. Put a little bit of stress on the finger and the wrist. And then now, without turning your body, take the right hand, bring it all the way to the left. Feel the stress on the outside of your arm, and then come back. And relax. Back to the restorative again. Back into the cave where it's nice and safe and your body doesn't feel threaten. Okay, open the shoulder. Right hand facing the sky, left hand facing the earth, as if the sky is on your palm and you want to push up the sky. Keep pushing, as if the earth had popped up and you want to bring the earth down. Now I want you to stretch by bringing the right shoulder up and the left shoulder down. Stretch, and then take the right hand, bring it back, head rotate to the left. When you get to the shoulder, keep rotating the eyeball until you can see the back, and then bring the eyeball back. Bring your head back. Keep stretching. I didn't tell you to release. And then now relax. Left hand, right hand. Push up, push down. Keep stretching. Stretch the left elbow up, shoulder up, right shoulder down. Now bring back the left hand, head to the right. Eyes keep rotating until you can see your back. And then bring back your eye, bring back your head. Keep stretching. And then relax. Back to the restorative. Back into the cave where it's nice and safe. Okay, we're going to continue. This last exercise we're going to do is called the reverse Buddha. Open the shoulder, relax. Right hand touching the back. Focus on the right shoulder. Stretch up, relax. Left hand, focus on the left shoulder. Stretch up and relax. Right hand, back of the hand touching the bottom of your spine. Right shoulder down, relax. Left hand, left shoulder down, and then fingers touching. Sit up straight, heads pointing to the sky. Right shoulder up, left shoulder down, and relax. Reverse. Sit up straight, left shoulder up, right shoulder down. Oh, relax. Back to the cave. Now we're going to do the reverse Buddha. Open the shoulder, put your hands together, fingers touching, center of the palm touching, fingers facing down. Rotate, fingers facing up. Bring it up, press against your spine, sit up straight. Now use your palm to push out your spine and then open the shoulder. Hold it. And then relax. Now we're going to sit for another minute. We're going to do some floor exercise before we do the last meditation, okay? So let's relax for 1 minute. Focus on your breathing. So whenever we are stationary, we focus on the breathing. When we're moving, we focus on the body. Let your body rest. Okay, open your eyes. Now move very slowly, very carefully, okay? Very carefully to the floor. Going to do some floor exercise, relax the lower body. And first we're going to work on the energy points right behind the knee. This is part of the gallbladder, the bladder energy line, which is the channel energy line for the liver, for the kidney. Okay, so bend your knee, fingers in the back, thumb on the side. Get ready, go. Continue. Okay, so this is very important, right? So this works on the kidney, or actually it works on the yang side of the kidney, but then it's the water element, it's a source of life. Now we're going to work on the opposite of that, which is where we cultivate life. This is the splint and the stomach energy line. So locate this area right here. Use your fist, but use the flat side of your fist. Okay, very gently. Okay, so get ready, go. Okay, now we're gonna do some stretching exercise, joint exercise, sorry. The knee, the heel, and the toes, okay? So use your hand, cover the kneecap, okay? Protect the kneecap. And then just go gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to work on the heel. So right foot forward, heels above the floor. Work on the heel, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on the left hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we're going to work on the toes. The toe is actually good for the kidney. All right, so lots of people have problem with the lower back. They think that it's because of the spine. No, it's because you have kidney deficiency. Okay, because the lower back is protecting the kidney. All right, so now we're going to stand the width of your shoulder. Open that shoulder. Relax the shoulder. Now we're going to grab the floor with your toes just gently, but then now we're going to focus on the top of the head. We're going to stand on the toes, hold it, and then come down, impact the heel. That's the bladder energy line. Stand on your toes again, focus on the top of your head, come down. One last time, stand on your toes, and then come down. Okay, so this one and the next one is very good to reduce your chance of having dementia, because like I said, the kidney is the second heart. It keeps the energy flow into the top of it. Now we're going to stand on the left. Focus on the top of the head. Kick the right foot 3 times. 1. Focus on the top of the head. 2. And 3. Now back to the right. Stand on your right foot. 1, 2, and 3. One last exercise. Stretch out your feet. Stretch out your arm. Follow the center of your palm. Twist that lower back. Okay? All the way back. This is good for the kidney and the hip. And loosening up the hip. Restore the energy in your kidney. And left. Okay. Now, we're just going to do 2 of the breathing exercise, just 2. All right. That's all the time we have today. 2. And then we're going to sit down for 5 minutes and learn how to slow down by focusing on your breath, especially the space between the breath. Okay. Now, stand, open the shoulder, relax, focus on the center of your hand. Bring up your hand, follow your hand. 1. Bring it towards you. 2. Lower your hand, lower your knee together. Don't hunch forward, just straight down. 3. And then stand up. 4. Okay, ready? 1, we breathe in. 2, we relax, experience the space between the in-breath and the out-breath. 3, we breathe out. Then we stand up, again, experiencing the space between the in-breath. Okay, only when you relax, you can experience that space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stand up. Breathe in. Follow your hand. This is a meditation. Breathe out. Stand up, breathe in. Bring it towards yourself, breathe out. Stand up, breathe in. Bring it towards yourself, breathe out. Breathe in. Now cross your hand. Focus on your hand. Open, breathe out. Pause. Bring it back in, breathe in. And breathe out. Stand up, breathe in. Open, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stand up, breathe in. Open, breathe out. Bring it back, breathe in. And breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. Open, breathe out. Bring it in, breathe in, and then breathe out. Now we're going to stand for 1 minute. We're going to do standing meditation, which is very simple. Standing meditation is very simple. Now we focus on the bottom of the feet. We sit like the bell. We stand like the pine tree. The feet are like the roots, grow roots into the soil, but the rest of the body has to be flexible. Knees, unlock the knee. Come back to the shoulder. Open the shoulder. Relax the shoulder. Lean back the forehead. Tuck in the chin. Relax the forehead. Now relax the eyelids so you can actually see the floor. Put the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth and then relax completely. Now focus on your breath. Focus on your breath, one breath at a time. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to count the breath. Just know that you're breathing in. Know that you're breathing out. One breath at a time. Now, the exercise for breathing, we usually do all four, right? But today we only do two. But if you go to the YouTube site, you will find the entire breathing exercise. Those breathing exercises are very important after surgery. Okay, whether you have a microsurgery after a heart attack or a major surgery, you after anesthesia, you trap a lot of moisture into your lung, and so your lung capacity is actually greatly reduced because of that. And by doing this breath exercise, you're using more of the diaphragm, increasing the lung capacity, and you recover much easier. Now we're just going to do one more. Okay, so this is called a butterfly. Again, relax, focus on the center of your palm. Bring up your hand, follow your center of the palm. Now, as you bring it down, the knees have to go with it. You go straight down. Then as you bring it back up, not only the knee, but the heel has to go. You're raising the heel, follow the hand all the way to the top of the head. Okay, now get ready. As we come down, we breathe in. As we go up, we breathe out. Follow the hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 One last time. Breathe in and breathe out. And then lower your hand. Focus on the bottom of your feet. Go through the checklist. Make sure the feet are firmly on the ground. Make sure you relax the knee and the shoulder and the forehead and the eyelid. Leave the tip of the tongue and the roof of your mouth. Focus entirely on your breath, one breath at a time. Okay, now I'm going to walk back to the seat, but when you walk back, focus on the bottom of your feet. One step, two step. Very gently come back to your sitting. And then focus on the center of your hand. Feel how you're sitting. Now we're going to start with the sitting posture. It's very important to maintain the sitting posture. This sitting posture is actually very scientific. The feet has to be like the pedestal for the rest of the body. The hands have to be relaxed. The hip forward and upper torso back. Then stretch your spine. Open the shoulder. Relax the shoulder. Lean back the forehead. Tuck in the chin. Relax the eyelid. And then leave the tip of the tongue at the roof of your mouth. Now we're going to go and meditate. And we're going to meditate using this technique called this microcosmic orbit. It comes from the old Chinese term in astrology. Micro is when the moon circles around the earth. Macro is when the earth circles around the sun. Okay? And so this is about circling the chi from the bottom of your spine up to the top of your head and then back down. This technique is called wandering dragon chasing the pearl. The pearl is your body, it's your breath. The dragon is your mind. So I want you to focus on your breathing. Focus on your belly button. Notice that when you breathe in, the stomach opens. And then when you breathe out, the stomach contracts. Now, if you don't quite feel it yet, here's a trick. Just focus on the belly button. When you know that you're breathing in, move forward. Just your mind. As if you're going from the belly button to the other side of the room. When you know that you're breathing out, go back. As if you're collapsing the belly button to the back of your back. Okay, just focus on that. Use your mind. Then your stomach will follow. So pretty soon you notice that when you breathe in, the stomach opens. When you breathe out, the stomach collapses. Now I want you to focus on the bottom of the spine. As you breathe in, I want you to move up the spine. As you move up the spine, I want you to calibrate your sitting postures. So stretch your spine as you go up, open your shoulder, lean back the forehead until you get all the way to the top of the head to the forehead. And now as you breathe out, I want you to come down. As you come down, I want you to check your eyelid, check your tip of the tongue, lean back the upper torso as it comes all the way down. Back to the lower part of your spine again. Breathe in, go up. And when you breathe out, come down. Now, since we think that our mind is the wandering dragon, you have to know that the dragon likes to hide in the cloud. So I want you to think about like having this cloud, white cloud on top of your head. So as you breathe in, don't stop at the top of your head. Just let the dragon go as far as it wants to go into the cloud. It would be hidden in the cloud and wait for you to breathe out. As soon as you breathe out, the dragon comes out. Let it come down into your belly button. Now, the dragon is a divine form of snake. So once you get into your belly button, it likes to curl up and rest. So let it rest. And then when you breathe in again, go back up. So the idea here is that you want to create a space between the in breath and the out breath and the out breath and the in breath. Okay? Now do the best you can. Find that space. It's very, very important that we have that space. The space allows you to slow down your breathing. 5 minutes, do the best you can. So maintain this posture. This is called the one pillar supporting the sky. Focusing on your breathing. This is called exchanging the cloud and the fog. And then circulate the chi around your body. This is called the wandering dragon chasing the pearl. Find that space. Give as much freedom as you can to the dragon. So when you finish breathing in, you give it some space so it hides in the cloud where it's nice and happy. And as you come down, give it some time so it can curl up and rest into your abdomen. Slow down, relax. Now, this technique is actually very, very scientific, because what you're doing is you're putting your body into this canonical form where you're reducing the stress from the stress hormone, activating the salivary gland, putting the weight of the body on top of yourself. Then you focus on your breathing, and you use your diaphragm. So what happens is that the diaphragm actually exercises the intestines, the small intestines. The small intestine is very long, 6 times the length of a person. So it has a lot of surface area, and it's creating free electrons. Then you use your brain between the left and the right. There's a chamber there, little understood by the Western scientists, but it allows you to create a potential, electrical potential, to drive those electrons through your spine, which is very conductive. And as the electrons goes up, all the yang energy goes up to the top of the head. That's why it's called 100 beat. Then as you come down, all the yin energy comes down, and it just creates this electrical circuit. And once you create this electrical circuit, you have magnetic field. And now you're creating a coupling, a magnetic resonance between the magnetic field, between the earth and the heaven and yourself. And you're just creating that harmony between you and the universe. It's an extremely good technique. It's what the Taoists use to elevate themselves away from what's called the realm of desire. Okay. All right. So let's go massage our face. Work up this body. And then we're going to do 5 times. I'm going to try to answer the question. I did notice the question. I will try to answer it. Now focus on the elbow. Okay, get ready. 5 times, called lion's roar. Get all the bad chi at the very bottom of your lung out. Get ready. Okay, now let me roll back first. Don't type anything in just yet. If you do, I can't see anything. Okay, with the butterfly breathing technique, why do we breathe in for the contraction and breathe out for the opening? A very, very good question. It's kind of intuitive. So open, and then as you collapse your lung, you breathe in. There's no more breathing in. The lung is already collapsed. So, but you still breathe it in. What happened? The diaphragm goes down to increase the volume. Then you expand the lung and you breathe out. The lungs already expand. There's no more air. It has to come up, reduce the volume of the space. So it's an extremely good exercise for the diaphragm. Now, I said this before. There's no other way to breathe except to use the diaphragm. The lung has no muscle. It doesn't know how to do that on its own. So we always use the diaphragm. In fact, when you notice how a baby breathes, the stomach moves. The stomach moves, right? Because it doesn't have any of the trauma that you and I have yet that is trapped inside our internal organs. So that's the diaphragm is very free. As we get older, we get more stress, more trauma inside. We use less of the trauma, less of the diaphragm. And when you die, you don't use any of that at all. Just use your throat. Okay. All right. So end of class. When is your next class? Next Saturday. Every Saturday. Okay. All right. So with that, take care. Have another good week. And I hope you feel good. I feel good. Okay. Thank you for all the donation. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Sắp sinh nhật Yakin hả? Sinh nhật Yakin.